another legendary pregame analysis breakdown for the WNBA Roundtable of Games, ladies, July the 11th. We had the ESPY Awards last night. I know you guys saw that wonderful pulling on your heartstrings speech by Maya Moore. What an incredible journey that she's had. I wish her all the best of success, as well as all the other athletes who received awards. But let's get into today's roundtable. Let's look at the 5 games on the slate today for the WNBA. First up at 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, we have the Las Vegas Aces versus the Dallas Wings. Of course, the Aces are coming in at 14-6, and the Wings are coming in 9-11. My analysis for this game is that it will actually be close. Remember, the Dallas Wings have a very dynamic backcourt in Arika Gumbwale and also concerning Marina Mabry. They don't really play team ball. They have a lot of individual good players, but they're liable to win any time. Of course, they are coming in today at 9-11. On the other side, you got the Las Vegas Aces, again, looking to contend for a title this year. Liz Cambage is playing out of her mind and has the size to dominate anybody in the paint. Asia Wilson's having another campaign worthy of being called an all-star. Kelsey Plum shooting from the 3 well. Raquana Williams is shooting from the 3-point well. They have Jackie Young, De'Erica Hamby. I could go on and on. This team is absolutely loaded like a baked potato from Quincy. Shout out to my 90s babies. They'll know what I'm talking about. So that is definitely a good game to watch. That comes on at 1 o'clock on ABC, so you can actually catch that on TV. If you watch my videos previously, you'll see that a lot of the WNBA games this season have actually played on Facebook, Twitter, Amazon Prime, ESPN2, CBS Sports. You guys have an opportunity to watch these games to see how well the women's game has progressed. I'm a big supporter of the WNBA. I will always be a big supporter of the WNBA. You guys should definitely check this out, okay? So please check out that game that comes on ABC. Next, we have the Connecticut Sun versus the New York Liberty. Now, the New York Liberty, if you've been watching on Twitter or looking at Twitter, you see they have all types of travel issues. In fact, for today's game, they traveled this morning. You heard me right. The whole team had to travel this morning across country to prepare for their game against the Connecticut Sun. So I don't see how they're supposed to get any rest because they have shoot-arounds, walkthroughs, practice, meetings, etc. So the WNBA travel scheduling issues with commercial flights has been a long-standing issue. We definitely have to resolve it at some point. But in any case, the WNBA did decide to go ahead with this game, even though, in my opinion, it should be postponed. Liberty coming in at 10-10. Connecticut Sun coming in at 13-6. I do believe the Connecticut Sun will win this game just by virtue of the fact that their opposing team didn't even have a chance to breathe before they came in on a flight. So that game comes in on 2 o'clock. That'll be on ESPN3. For those of you who have the Disney Plus package, you could catch that there. So you will be able to catch that game at 2 o'clock. Quick note, all of today's games are going to be WNBA Commissioner's Cup standing games. So that's just a quick note. These are not regular season games. Next game, 5 o'clock, Indiana Fever versus the Atlanta Dream. Indiana Fever versus Atlanta Dream. 2 teams that are not having the seasons that they thought they were going to have, especially for my Atlanta Dream. You guys can see I have on my Elizabeth Williams shirt. My Dream should be able to win this game, but the Fever coming off a 2-game win streak against some decent teams. So, Tierra Mitchell's going off for, my Dream. Of course, our best player, Kennedy Carter, is suspended for conduct detrimental to the team, whatever that means. We still truly don't know exactly what happened. We have a coach who said he does not really want to coach us. We don't have a general manager. We have a lot of unrestricted free agents coming up in the offseason, so I do expect my Dream to win this game after getting torn out the frame a couple days ago. So hopefully they will win that game, and we will see how that goes. That game is at 5 o'clock, and it will be shown on Facebook, so there's no excuse not to tune in for a few minutes and check out that game. 6 o'clock, CBS Sports Network, 9-9, Phoenix Mercury versus the Seattle Storm. And in my opinion, there's no way that the Phoenix Mercury should win this game. However, Skylar Diggins-Smith and Brittany Griner have lately been going off. The 1-5 pick and roll action has been lethal for them. Skylar Diggins is probably in the best shape of her life, and she is extremely motivated this season in the absence of Diana Taurasi, who's had a number of issues keeping her off of the hardwood. So we will see what this game entails. Of course, the Storm came at 15-5. They are shooting lights out as a team from three-point land, led by Coach Noel Quinn, who's a former player and has championship experience. Her IQ is off the charts for this team. Of course, it makes it really easy. We have future first ballot Hall of Famer Sue Bird running at the point guard. You got Jordan Canada, you got Breanna Stewart, you got Mercedes Russell in the paint. This is an absolute treat. This may be the best game of the day. Again, the Mercury coming at 9-9, Seattle Storm coming in at 15-5. That's 6 o'clock, CBS Sports Network extended cable package or basic cable, depending on where you live. Please check that out. And finally, capping off the night at 9 p.m., we have the Minnesota Lynx and the Los Angeles Sparks. So the Sparks are also not having the season that they should. They're also coming at 6-12, same record as my Dream. They really have a lot of players that play hard, but they're missing an elite perimeter, elite scorer. You know, they did lose Candace Parker, who had been with them their whole career. She's now with the Chicago Sky. So they are missing something there. I do think some of the coaching has been lax on the defensive schemes, with the defensive calls they've had with like a 2-3 zone. I'm not sure what they're going to do there. They do have some good players. Amanda Zalbee's having a decent season there, so you guys should really keep an eye on them. That game, they're playing against the Lynx. Of course, the Lynx have future first ballot Hall of Famer. They have Sylvia Fowles. They have Nafisa Collier. Those players are leading their team respectively in the paint, so I do expect the Lynx to win that game again. Lynx come in 11-7. LA Sparks coming in at 6-12. That game is on 9 p.m. and that will be on the WNBA WNBA League Pass. $16.99. If you don't already have it, give it to somebody like the girl who just won the spelling bee, who wants to be good at basketball. Miss Avant-Garde, Zayla Avant-Garde. You know, give it to somebody like that that's in your community. We have to support women's basketball in order to help it propel to the next level. I do believe that the season this year so far, everything has been ramped up. We're seeing play that we've never seen before. Again, all of these games today, 5 games, WNBA Commissioner's Cup, a chance to play for $500,000 postseason, or I should say a mid-season tournament. So you have a great variety of teams to look at today. Please take your pick. My name is JD. The W stands for the WNBA. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at JD for the W1. Again, that's JD for the W1. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.